Hello and welcome to the eTeam Brit YouTube channel, where today we have action from the Wheelspin Racing Porsche Supercup. This is round 3 at Dragon's Trail. We're watching Lee Duncan, who is currently 7th in the championship. He's definitely fighting up at the top. It's very, very close in the points at the top. This is a 30-minute race. It's going to be a mandatory pit stop. Damage is on heavy. As you can see, Lee has qualified in 3rd place. The top 10 will be reversed for the sprint race. You can look forward to seeing that on the channel tomorrow, but for now we are away. And Lee got a good start, but got shuffled to the outside as they go into this first tight left-hander. Jedi gets very, very sideways and Lee has to back out of it to make sure it doesn't spin Jedi there, and unfortunately he loses the momentum and gets mugged. Oscar there in 2nd and Rich James in 3rd, both flying the American flag. Oh no, they get shoved off the road. Well, that is always a danger at Dragon Trail, but as you can see, he got going again very, very quickly. Down in 8th, it's not all over. 30 minutes is a long, long race. If you look in the bottom left there, you'll see that there's about 60% fuel at the start of these races in the cars, and Lee has elected to start on the racing soft tyres. So he's going to need to change to the mediums at some point. Nightfire Akami up ahead, Pierre Buns behind. So things haven't settled down yet. You know what it's like on the first race around here, and we're approaching the infamous Chicane of Death for the first time. How much commitment are we going to see from Lee as he goes through here? He's fast going in, he's going to be fast coming out. Absolutely throws it through. That's how you take that chicane. Absolutely brilliant. Firmly in the slipstream of Nightfire Akami, the other British driver up ahead. As we come into the last corner, that lap can pass really fast. It's going to be a lot of laps if they're driving that fast. These Porsches have a real turn of pace about them. They're very nicely balanced. We can see a lot of cars very, very close, nose to tail up ahead, and that's brilliant for Lee, because when cars are battling ahead it means they're slowing each other down, and there's places to be made up as a result. Jedi leading the race despite his issues at the start, so the French driver clearly very, very fast and might be difficult to catch up with. Oh, Nightfire there goes very defensive and Lee has to back out of it. Somebody in the background there absolutely binning it, missing his braking point, perhaps up on the curb. Oh well, at least they got going again, but remember, heavy damage is on, so any damage sustained will need to be repaired in the pits, and that's going to cost drivers time. They don't want that at all. Oh, Oscar's off, so that's a place made up. Unfortunately, because this is from a replay, we don't have the exact timings on the left side of the screen. Nightfire Akami again very, very slow into that corner, maybe running the mediums, I don't know. I don't have that information in front of me right now, but we come through the chicane once more, and Lee's car looks absolutely planted through there. Looks like somebody's tapped the barrier up ahead. That's going to slow that group down. Yeah, you see it's causing carnage. We've got cars side by side as we're going to the final corner. Rick James, I think it was, who touched the barrier. He's lost all momentum there. Oh, seems to turn in. Didn't see Lee come in. But he's still on track. It's all fine. Lots of momentum here. Lee staying very close to that wall, making sure he gets to the inside for this right-hand curve towards the heavy braking zone. Rick James coming back, trying to go around the outside. Will he do it? Let's get the inside for this corner. Lee holds his line. Oh, it's tight this. And I think Lee's ahead. He's got the advantage of the inside for the next corner, the double right-hander, which is a very, very fast sequence if you can take it right. Yeah, that's it. Lee's clear. Brilliant work. It looks like he's already attacking Nightfire Akami. Rick James behind, getting attacked by Fubar Falantis, so that's going to slow him down and perhaps give Lee some breathing space. Wow, there's lots happening. This is going to be a lot to keep up with if it's going to be like this for the entire race. It does look like things have settled down a little bit at the front. There's no real jostling going on. But if you look in the mirror in the bottom right corner, you can see Fubar Falantis and Rick James having a right old battle. There could be a change of position back there. Meanwhile, Lee sweeps up the inside of Nightfire Army. We know they were slow in that corner, and Lee took full advantage of that. Didn't give Nightmare Army a chance to defend. Great work, back up to 5th. What a great run. Oh, got that wrong though. A little bit too much curb on the exit of the chicane. Unsettled the car, but it's fine. He's managed to maintain his speed and even get up alongside Hrothgar. He's through. That looked easy. Oh, Hrothgar coming back. Lee just a little bit too deep. It's okay, he's got the slipstream for this nice long straight. Look out for Nightfire Army. He's got Lee's slipstream. This could be a three-way battle into that first heavy braking zone. As we go. Nightfire Army makes a lunge now. Now backs out of it. Hrothgar goes deep. And back up to 4th. Great driving, Lee. And look who's in 3rd place. It's Jedi again. The French driver who had such a good start. He must have made a mistake somewhere. He's fallen back into Lee's clutches. What a tremendous drive. He's really pushing that Porsche. And what a great livery as well, as always. It looks like things haven't settled down behind. That's great news, because that means there's going to be some space behind. As long as Lee can look forward, he hasn't got to worry about any attacks, and he can just keep pushing and pushing. Lap 4 already. Where's this race gone? Okay. Going down to the big chicane once again. This is a great place to make up spaces if you can get it right. But if you get it wrong, oh dear, it's not good at all. It is not good. Lee there, 6/10 faster than he had been previously, thanks to the fact he's now in clear air. Doing 140s, he's on for a 139, which is a good fast time in these cars. Oh, Jedi and Lee both a little bit squirrely through there, but I think Jedi came off worse from that. Lee's going to have a look up the inside into the last corner. It's a good spot for an overtake, this. Yeah, that's pretty textbook. Oh, Jedi coming back underneath. Is he alongside? He is alongside. Going to be a drag race that first corner. Of course, Jedi has the inside for the right-hand kink, whereas Lee, if he can hold his line, will have the inside for the tight left. He doesn't hold his line, unfortunately. As you can see, Lee there going to the right onto the curb, making that first corner as wide as possible. It's a great way of maximising your speed through there. Now it looks like front left tyre is going off. Perhaps the rear left past its best as well. So a lot of life already been taken out of these tyres. Look at this, Lee practically pushing that car in front. Tremendous stuff through the S's. Not always easy to follow a car in front through the S's, especially when you're in high downforce cars. These Porsches, though, they seem to be great at following each other. Oh, is Lee going to make a move into the right-hander? Sorry, he's not. It's okay. A little bit of lag there, possibly from Jedi, might be upsetting Lee's confidence. When you see a car moving around like that, sometimes you don't always know which way to go. It's best to make the really, really decisive passes on the big wide corners. Jedi getting that all wrong, went in too deep, slowed down Lee and fed him back into Hrothgar, who just hours past. Gets them both. Momentum gone. Fubar Falantis also has a go. Oh, that was just unlucky. Really unlucky from Lee to be stuck behind Jedi when that happened. Got the slipstream now as we prepare to start lap 6. And Lee takes a very interesting line through there. You see a lot of drivers sticking to the left and sweeping across. Lee goes very, very tight. Oh, makes up loads of time through that corner. Actually has to back out a little bit. Right now he is in a 3-way Porsche sandwich. Make that 4. Oh, it's crazy. Lee there taking far too much curb as he tries to avoid the other cars. Manages to keep it pointing in the right direction. Good work. Good work, but it's dropped him right down to 6th with Ghost 413. Gonna try and make a move. No, I think Lee just managed to get himself going again. That won't have done the tyres any good. It looks like that's probably going to be a revision to Lee's strategy. You can see there the rear left took an absolute hammering on that lap. the long slide probably not doing the car any good whatsoever. And no damage, not too many places lost, and it didn't spin, so it's all good. Once again, Lee chasing Jedi, the French driver. And he follow him through here. Oh, Jedi there, out wide again, clips the barrier. And Lee, unfortunately, not in a position to take advantage of it. He must be getting really, really frustrated there, because we've seen by the timings that Lee could go much, much faster if he was in clear air. Being stuck behind a driver who's just a little bit slower than you, it can be very, very frustrating. You just can't make that pass, but you know if you got past, you could pull away. Is he going to make it happen? Let us know in the comments what you think of this racing. Love to hear from you. Oh, very, very close again. Just not close enough. It's so tight you feel it's just a matter of time. Maybe Jedi's tyre is starting to go off because he's really struggling. See the car squirreling around all over the place. Oh, it goes wide. Brilliant line there from Lee. Little bit of a bump. Thank you very much. And that's it. Can Lee now drive away? Let's see. His last lap was a 1:43, so he was really, really slowed down by Jedi then. About 4 seconds slower than his optimal lap. We could be about to see Lee drive up to the back of Fubar. What do you think? Is he going to do it? Or is Ghost going to catch him? Ghost looks quick. Jedi attacking Ghost could be good, because we don't want to see Lee driving in his mirrors. As we said earlier, if he's not looking behind him, he can focus ahead. Once more through the chicane, and they're all going to get it right. Oh, that's a little bit too much curb. Lee absolutely trying to send it through the chicane there. Unfortunately, lost a little bit of speed. Ghost was really, really good through there. Made the pass quite easily. So, you know, well done, Ghost. Lee's not an easy driver to overtake. I think Lee may have just lost the slipstream. Rick James has come back. I think Rick James is going to have a go at Lee. He's gone from the mirrors, which means he must be side by side. There he is. Oh, Lee tries to switch back, but Rick James covers him off and then goes wide. At this point, Lee heads for the pits. Mandatory stop time. Here we go. So this is going to be onto the medium tyres. Some fuel to the end, and there's a little bit of damage caused by the contact with the barrier, so that's going to be sorted out. You can hear the various tools going there. I'm not quite sure who's doing the work, but here we go. Lap 9, about 15 minutes of the race to go. Coming out of the pits in 9th place. And what's important if you look in the top right corner is that there's a lot of clear air right now in front of Lee. He doesn't want to be taking too much life out of those mediums too quickly, but he certainly can get a move on right now. About 75% of fuel in the car. That should be good to the end. We're going to shoot forward to lap 12, which is about 10 minutes to go. And up ahead we've got Fubar Falantis, the British driver we saw earlier. He's quite slow through there, and I wonder if he's had some sort of an incident, because Fubar Falantis there, you would think have a little bit more pace for that final corner, so maybe carrying some damage to a wheel, maybe having tyre issues. Either way, it looks like he's going to be easy pickings for the ETB car. Coming to the heavy braking zone, expect to see Lee make up lots of time here. Great shot, that. Great livery, great looking car. Good work, Lee. And he's right on the back of Fubar already. This should in theory be an easy overtake. Let's see how good Fubar is at defending. Will he defend? Heading down towards the S's. Very, very difficult place to get past somebody, and if the driver in front of you is slow, you can lose a lot of time through there. Lee takes a look. Fubar went to defend, but he went in too late, which allows Lee to just cut underneath him. There was just about a Porsche-sized shape bit of car in, and believe it or not, there was a Porsche-sized car that Lee put in it. back into 5th. He's doing really well, isn't he? Of course, a few places gained with other drivers taking the mandatory stop. Take a look at the map. Again, it's clear air all the way to Ghost in front, and that is a lot of clear air. The lap times are around a 1:40, so they're all consistent. That's great stuff. This should be a good result. All he's got to do is keep it clean and keep his head down. Shooting forward again. About 3 minutes of the race left now. We've got some action behind. We have Rick James closing up. Rick James potentially having more grip at this phase of the race. Maybe he's gone from mediums to softs, I don't know. But certainly the American looking very, very menacing, right behind Lee there. Oh! Lee overcommitted there, trying to keep his position. Flips the barrier. We've all done it, we've all been there. In that particular wall. Oh, we've got damage. We've got damage to the front aero and the left wheel, so we're on the less grippy tyre. The tyres are going off, and now less front downforce. This is going to be a real issue. We're going to have some real understeer problems. There's not long left in the race. There's a long way back to Fubar. Unfortunately, it looks like Rick James is going to be very, very difficult to catch with that damage. Is Lee going to settle for 6th? You can see there he's still pushing. He's not going any slower through those corners. He's got the bit between his teeth. Oh, but look, it's slightly slower and less aggressive through there. Yeah, that understeer definitely started to hurt the eTeam Brit Porsche. And let's watch the inputs. We go through this section. Oh yeah, Lee having to back right off as he goes in there. Oh, and lots and lots of lock. That's very, very unfortunate. But of course, at this stage in the race, with such a gap back to Fubar, it seems a little bit pointless actually pitting to repair the damage. This is damage limitation now, and we're going to shoot forward again to the final lap. Still in 6th, and impressively Lee has managed to stay more or less with Rick James up ahead. As we take this chicane for the last time in the feature race. Here we go. Lots and lots of lock to get the car through there. Oh, that poor car, it's struggling. But Lee doing a brilliant job after that first lap incident to bring it back in 6th place. Here we go, last corner. That's also going to give Lee a pretty decent starting position for this sprint race, which you can see tomorrow here on this channel. Flashes the lights, he's happy to be home in that position. Bit of a wiggle, bit of a celebration. There's the checkered flag. Fantastic result in this series. Racer X, Coulomb and Hrothgar, the top 3. Lee 6th. Great. Hope you join us for the next race. And if you want to find out more about eTeam Brit, you can check out details below in the description. Drop a like, show your support. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to see more races. Thank you. Bye bye for now.